Hey everybody, it's Chris Palmer, and we're back at the Custom Build, and I've got some big news for you today. Check it out. Guess what? As you can read, the house is sold. We sold it last year, but we didn't want to put the sign up until the deal was done. Today is our last day officially on site for this home. Well, we've been off site for a while now because it is done, but it's clean, pristine, and ready to show. And I want to give you the final walkthrough right now. Come on. Now I'm finally inviting you in to a clean home. Come on in. Well, the permit came through and we're closed. Occupancy permit has been issued. That means that we are finished, compliant, followed all the building code rules. We have all our engineered stamps. We have all our T's crossed and our I's dotted. Homeowners can move in. House is officially livable. I guess now it's just up to showing you around, as there's no more construction material in here, no more floor coverings, and pretty much nothing to trip over. So let's go for a nice walk. So as we come in through the front door, we have this nice entryway, all open concept. As you can feel, the space is beautifully flowing. We come through, we have a closet, and we come into the powder room and the lovely kitchen, everything open concept. Now, this kitchen, we built ourselves. That's one of the things about the Handcrafted team. We're a millwork company, and that's how we started. And now it shows in all of our projects. When we do full renovations and rebuilds and now custom homes, we'll be building the kitchens and doing all the trim work and everything else. So I'm proud to say that this kitchen is a handcrafted kitchen. Nice quartz counters. Appliances are showing up tomorrow as the homeowners come in. They had their choice, so we've left that for them to bring in after the project is completed. Custom hood range. This one's quite smart. Tap it on. It has this cool sensor guide. And one more. Not bad. Keep your hands off the old stainless steel and make it nice and clean. Check out the powder room. In here, the clients loved dark green. Thought it would be super sweet and nice and rich. Made a custom vanity in here to fit the space just right, dark walnut. And in the back area here, this is where we come in from the garage. So as we enter from the garage side of the house, we have this beautiful, huge mudroom and a giant double closet. And in every closet, as you noticed before, wave a hand, we have sensor lights, which are activated as soon as there's any motion inside a closet. Easy, because then we don't have to mess with switches, and there's always constant power to them. Much easier and more convenient for anybody. Now, as we come into the great room, obviously this is where the dining room, living room, and everything's gonna happen. We have our beautiful ceiling fan, all controlled with remotes, as nowadays, I don't think there's anything that doesn't have a remote control. And to our lovely fireplace. All finished off with our custom mantle molding. Big shout out to Alexandria Molding. They supplied all the trim in this whole entire home. With a remote control to activate your fireplace, with a thermostat on it, it now activates based on temperature. Nice porcelain tile, dark slate color. Makes everything pop because of all the light colors. Over here, this is the showstopper. This is where I went all out. Good friend Wade came in, put in this beautiful steel stair. This is called a mono stringer, and this thing weighs 600 pounds alone just on the bottom one. This was a lot of engineering and a lot of time. Now, if you notice, the stair treads and the railings are all capped in white oak. That is to match our floor. It's a custom stain that we had made, and yes, you guessed it, every piece of wood in this stair was built by us. We're on the second floor now as you walk up the staircase, and you get this gorgeous view looking out into the backyard where you can see a horse farm. Horses aren't out right now, but a nice wooded background, and I think that's probably gonna be something sweet to wake up to every day. And obviously the other beauty of this whole entire double floor great room is the fact that at the end of the hallway on the second floor, you get a nice overlook. Now into bedroom number one. Bedroom number one and bedroom number two, they're duplicates of each other. More or less, they would be like considered a kid's room or a guest's room, but they have the same map. Nice large double closets. Again, with our sensor lights so that they activate as soon as we open and grab our clothing. Large picture windows, and I went for awnings on these ones because with the awning window, if you want some airflow going and it's raining, well, at least you know when you open your window, the rain can't come in. Casement windows opening on the sides, they allow water to travel through. These ones are gonna reflect and bounce the water off, so that way you can actually get some airflow going when it's raining. Cool part too, if you've noticed from the front on the outside, and it's neat from these two bedrooms, you can look out and see this nice covered porch, and we use standing seam on that roof. And that was a nice little accent piece that we added. As we come down the hallway, first thing immediately to our right is obviously the bathroom. In this bathroom, we went with a full-size tub and a nice shower fixture with a detachable handheld. The theme in here is matte black, so we kept it clean and classy, and obviously everything's matching. As we come further down the hallway, before we hit bedroom number 2, we have, yes, you guessed it, the luxurious laundry room. Up here, we've set up for some nice custom cabinetry to match the rest of the cabinets in the house, and we'll have a stacking washer and dryer right here. That will allow for more space inside the room for folding those lovely dirty socks and underwear. Bedroom number 2, like I said, is an exact mirror of the other one, quite large and spacious, good enough to have a queen size bed, no problem. Night tables, dressers, big closet, and again, a big picture window with a nice view out to the road on the front yard. And now, the showstopper, the monster bedroom. I'm not calling it the master, not calling it the principal, calling it the monster, because this thing is huge. It's ridiculous, it's massive. But why wouldn't you want a big bedroom? You've got your own custom home. My bedroom's gotta be massive. Now, I will note all light fixtures and everything I went through with the purchasers of the home, and they have picked every one of them. That way they didn't have to have a light fixture that needs to be swapped out later when they move in. I thought that was a good idea. Now, in this bedroom, we have 2 massive windows that look out to the back field. Again, something that I thought was great, having the bedroom at the back to look into the yard where we know, A, there's no neighbors, B, nothing but nature, keeps it serene. And in these bedrooms, we have 2 massive walk-in closets, all set up with their own hanging. Now, further down the road, I'm sure we could get into some custom millwork for them, as they only wanted to go simplistic. And obviously, we have to stay within a budget when we build these things. Now, the showstopper. Ensuite bathroom. Remember that big old open concept bathroom? It's ready and it's rocking. Check it out. We have our double vanity, massive 7-foot vanity. Our beautiful toilet. And our awesome, massive, deep soaker, freestanding tub. And of course, nothing would top off the bathroom more than having this beautiful glass shower. Gold fixtures, true to our new homeowner's taste. We have our lovely detachable handheld on the slide bar. Beautiful rain shower head and this awesome trim set here, all in gold. Of course, you can see on the wall too, there is a double niche, because you know, guys, we only use a little bit of shampoo up here, but we know the ladies like a lot more. Some really slick details I like to note, of course, being a millwork guy and doing custom cabinetry and wall units and all that lovely stuff that we do. Little notes, kick plates. If you run into a register, we create our own custom ductwork underneath to come up and out of the floor, but what we like to do, instead of putting plastic plates on the face, we mill them out custom, so they blend right into our beautiful kick plates. Oh, and did I mention? Heated floor. And in the backyard, I know it's wintertime right now, but can you imagine just slipping out here every summer to have a barbecue? We've hardwired this deck too, if you haven't noticed. There's a little bib down here. We've got a direct connect for the gas barbecues. And that way you aren't gonna be throwing tanks off the back of your barbecue all summer long. You're gonna have never-ending supply right there. And again, in the warmer months, if you're having a morning coffee, if you're on the back deck, or you could be enjoying the front patio deck. Plenty of space to have your comfortable lounge chairs up here and enjoy the night sky or the daylight sky being lit with these beautiful soffit pots. I think that's one of the key elements I would love in my own home, but you can only do it in a custom home. From main level to upstairs to even downstairs, we've put our finishes in. Now, because this is an open concept stair, we wanted to make sure it looked finished. Even though the basement is unfinished, we finished all the way up to the doorway with these vinyl capping on the stair treads, and they look slick. Into the storage. Now there's nothing fancy down here to show you. We just have a beautiful new electrical panel, furnace, HVACs all set up, and obviously the water filtration systems and all that goodness. But from this view, you'll get a better look at how nice these stairs are when you leave this basement. This is the vacant cave of things to be. Obviously the garage being so large, it could fit 4 cars, but it's only gonna fit 1 for them, and it's gonna be an electric car. One of the cool upgrades that they wanted to go for was an electric car charger. They have purchased their first car, which is an electric one. Pardon me, I should say they purchased their first electric car. And with that, they are now eco-friendly, I would say. But double-ended garage with 2 doors, nothing better than slipping into the backyard with your ride-on lawnmower or your ATV or whatever toy you want to have. And then again, having the double door at the front makes it that much easier to get the big items in and out. Nothing beats having a roll-up door for your backyard. All right, everybody. Well, thanks so much for coming through. I'm so happy to show you this project as we finish our custom build. I'm gonna have to kick you out now because it's not my house anymore and I've got to give it up to the new homeowners. So until next time, see ya.